Hello, hello. I do believe we are live now. Put something in the chat here. Tap the mic there. Check. Was it coming from here? No, it seems to be coming from the mic. We're pretty good. We'll do a quick little sound check there. Make sure we are up and running for your live. Hello, Starbuck Jeff and Coins. Good to see you here. We will be doing our live stimulus update for today. First time here. Hello, Robert. We have 26 people, 35 people watching now, 7 likes. Very good. Make sure you do smash the like button. This will help with that YouTube algorithm. So that way YouTube will actually push the video out to more people. So we'll get more viewers. Let me just do a quick little sound check on my end. If you can hear me, please go ahead and tell me in the chat. Hello, Robert. Hello, Kimberly. Good to have you here. We have 54 people watching now. Very good. So yes, we will be doing our live stimulus update for today. If you are first tuning in, hello, Jeff. Let me know down below in the chat where you're coming from. What location? Yes, the audio is fantastic. Very good, very good. Okay, hello, Dr. Lee. Hello, Robert. Hello, Marlon. Hello, Yvonne. Good to see you. Let me know where you're coming from, what state, what location. Georgia. Jeff's coming from Georgia. Marlon coming from Michigan. Fantastic. So yes, we are doing our live stimulus update for today. And if you're tuning in, smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. As always, click that subscribe button. Also click the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video or when we go live, because only the people that have notifications turned on actually see when we go live. So what is the latest with stimulus? Remember, we were expecting the House vote today. It was likely going to happen today, but there has been a slight change in plans. So it will most likely now happen tomorrow, Wednesday. That is now the new timeline of when the House of Representatives will be voting on this bill, on the Senate's version of the stimulus package. So that was basically the only change to the bill, or change to the timeline that was actually made. It's just that they'll likely be voting on it tomorrow. So do keep that in mind. We'll probably not see that vote today. It could happen. It's possible still, but most likely we'll be having to wait until tomorrow to see that vote. Just want to make sure that when I toggle back and forth between my tabs here, that it does keep up with the latest. Yes, so it's pretty good there. The latest, yes. Okay, just making sure when I switch back and forth on my tabs on my computer, because I'm going live from my computer, that in fact the video is still lagging. We're not lagging and still going pretty good. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Mikey XF23. Too nice. Hello, how are you? If you're first tuning in, let me know where you're coming from. Smash the like button. Help with the YouTube algorithm. More people on the live here. How's it going? How's it going? Fantastic. So yes, the only change was that the bill will likely be voted on tomorrow, Wednesday, not today. So we do have to wait a day. We waited this long. We can wait another day. That's fine. Remember, the bill did pass on Saturday with a party line vote of 50 to 49. There was just that one Republican senator that was not present during the vote. That's why it wasn't 50-50. And there have been a few changes to the bill in the last week or so that we've been covering, such as the reduced unemployment benefits from $400 to $300 weekly. And it also removed the push for the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour. That was another change to the bill. But stimulus checks still remain the same. And then there was also that change, of course, to the income thresholds. So the stimulus check figure did not change. It will still be $1,400. However, there is an income threshold change that just developed over the last few days, and that was that it will be completely cut off for individuals at $80,000 annually. You will get a partial payment if you make a little bit below $80,000, and so you will get the full cash payment as long as your income is below $75,000. So that was the only change with the income there. Now, Democrats have a very slim margin. They cannot afford to lose more than 4 votes on this stimulus bill. So it's a very slim margin, and they have to be sure that they get every single Democratic member on board, because not one Republican is voting for this bill. So very slim chance the Democrats can pass this. And it's not going through smoothly without Republican opposition. We still have a lot of GOP opposition to this bill. For example, the Representative Nunes, he had said that this bill is a slush fund that has nothing to do with the coronavirus. Representative Devin Nunes, California. And then Nunes had responded. He had said that after the White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, had said that this relief bill is, quote, the most progressive piece of legislation in history. And the California congressman had told Fox Business's Mornings with Maria that the coronavirus stimulus package will, quote, roil and change the financial markets. Furthermore, he said that leftists and socialists will be rewarded with taxpayers' money, as Republicans are accusing this bill of being a Democratic wish list, a liberal priority list, and does not favor red states. So that's up for interpretation, but it does benefit many, many, many Americans, millions of Americans. Let's see what else we're learning today on this fine Tuesday afternoon. Yes, it's going to be voted likely on Wednesday now, so it's not going to be today. Could happen today, probably later tonight if it did ever happen today. Jen Psaki had said the president is taking nothing for granted. And again, she described it as one of the most progressive pieces of legislation in American history, as it does expand the child tax credit. It doesn't expand the minimum wage or raises it, but it still expands the child tax credit, which was something that lawmakers have been fighting for a very long time now. And so on Tuesday evening, the Senate is scheduled to hold procedural votes on the nominations of both Judge Garland and Representative Marcia L. Fudge of Ohio, selected to be Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. And both nominees are expected to be confirmed on Wednesday afternoon, so that's also occurring while this bill will be voted on. So Congress will definitely be multitasking and be very busy in the next 24 hours. Representative Hakeem Jeffries told NBC that he was 110% confident that the votes exist to pass the American Rescue Plan. And of course, the Senate Majority Leader is still very confident that this bill will pass Congress. He had said that he does believe he has the votes to get this bill passed. So there's not really speculation going on that the bill might not pass the House. It's pretty surefire as of right now that the bill will pass the House of Representatives. I don't even think that should be in our vocabulary right now, speculating on whether or not the bill will pass. But Democrats still have a very slim margin of just 5 votes. They cannot lose more than 4 if this bill goes through the House. Senate Minority Leader, former Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, argues against the package. He says that it misses the moment, too big at a time when the virus is showing signs of easing and the economy is poised to come, quote, roaring back. And instead of working across the aisle towards unity, Biden had promised, McConnell says that Democrats are, quote, ramming through what they call the most progressive Democratic or domestic legislation in a generation. And McConnell had said they explained their intent very clearly to exploit this crisis as a tremendous opportunity to restructure things to fit our vision. Again, the bill has no Republican support in the Congress from either chamber, the lower chamber or the upper chamber. So not one Republican will vote for this bill, and that was evident in the Senate vote that occurred over the weekend. So that's all we know right now currently. Not much going on otherwise. We are just eagerly, patiently awaiting the passage of this bill. If anything were to change, if there were to be any emergency developments, I will hop back on here live. But as of right now, that is all we know. That's all the information we have. No last minute changes to the bill, no last minute roadblocks. It's looking good. The process does look like it's going to be a smooth, easy process for this bill to pass. So I'm hopeful, I'm confident. I do think that this bill will pass the House, and we can start talking about when those checks are going out and waiting from President Biden and hearing from the Treasury Secretary to make sure that the checks will be going out promptly and swiftly and on time. But otherwise, so let's see, we have some questions here in the chat box. I assume, Joshua, you mean the $200 a month is still in the bill for, I believe you were referring to the Social Security, $200 a month. That is not in the bill. That was scrapped many, many months ago. Hasn't even been discussed or brought up in conversation, but we do have that child tax credit that's in the bill that will be paid out monthly. So instead of getting one lump sum at the end of the year, the child tax credit that's expanded will be paid out in monthly intervals, reoccurring payments. So that is something that we'll see in the bill, which also makes it one of the most progressive bills in American history. So certainly a monumental, critical bill and a turning point, and could also lead to other pieces of legislation down the road. And the Democrats do have control of both chambers of Congress. We could see other pieces of legislation introduced that could potentially make some of these provisions, such as the expanded child tax credit, a permanent fixture, part of the law permanently. So we could expect that. I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see that. Very good, very good. Good morning to you, Frank, from the Philippines. We love our worldwide viewers. Very good. Hello, Doris. Good morning from California. Yes, it is still morning there, about almost 1 o'clock here on the East Coast, but I do know it's morning on the West Coast. Kimberly from Detroit, Michigan. Yes, Debbie, let's get this done. I do agree. We're awaiting that vote. So that's all we know right now. Again, if anything were to come up, I'll hop on here live and letting you guys know. But right now, it does look more likely that we're going to be seeing the vote on this bill and the passage in the House tomorrow. I would imagine that we'll likely hear from President Biden. He'll likely speak after the bill is passed. This will be essentially his biggest priority, and he's already gotten it done within a matter of a few months, as it was his #1 priority coming into office. And it will be a major political victory for him and the Democrats, as well as Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, as he's only been a majority leader for a few months. So big, big political victory for all Democrats across the board, for that matter. But that is all we had to cover. I do believe that would wrap it up for this live. I thank everyone that hopped on board. If you did enjoy this live, as always, make sure smash the like button, and also make sure they are subscribed. You don't want to miss any future updates. Click that big red button, click the notification bell as well. If you'd like to get some free stocks, use my links down below in the description. When you sign with Robinhood and or Webull, you get free stocks, all on me, all free. But I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.